Bill is probably one of the most generous, kind people that I've ever met my entire life. If you ever ask Bill to do anything or to donate in any cause, he always went above and beyond. He is extremely kind and generous in the community, in the Lions Club. I'm sure in his teaching career he was as well.
Mr. Gensler was my second grade teacher in 1992 to 93. He was always involved in the community. He was a truly great man who was always asking about my life in depth when he saw me. He never forgot a detail that I told him. And just the way he was involved in the community made him an excellent candidate for the Distinguished Service Award.
Well, Bill always inspired in me to be giving and to other people and friendly and just caring to other people. We got to be friends at the church, and several times he invited me to go along with him to a couple places for dinner with another friend from where I grew up in Masontown. And we went a few times, and Bill was just very generous and just a very fun person to be around.
This was in the fall of 1968. Francis, his mother, and Bill lived next door where I lived on Sherman Avenue. And they knew that I was 1,000 miles from my immediate family, and they took me in, and they would invite me like for Thanksgiving and other holidays. I usually went home at that time, and I'm especially pleased the way Bill treated his grandparents. They were Ray and Clara Ingram. He called her Mamu. She had been hurt in a car accident, and therefore she had to be wheelchair bound. And Bill, as a young man, would gladly take his grandmother every place.
Years ago, when I was president of the Lions Club, I started food baskets for the people, students in Central Greene and people in the community that could use extra food. And a lot of our members bring extra food to club meetings, but Lion Bill wanted to go above and beyond that. He donated a turkey every time to every one of our food baskets, and he would call me regularly to see how many do you think we need in this month, and am I going to have enough for that month? He was always wanting to make sure that he went and got extra turkeys to help with the people that needed food.
He was involved, I know, with the Christmas parade every year, and that he was not just in his vehicle. He was always out talking to everybody around, former students, and I will never forget, he always used to come up and give me a hug and a great big kiss on the cheek and ask me about my kids, and he remembered my kids' names from year to year, who he never had in class.
Lion Bill probably touched my heart more than just about any other lion because of his generosity. If I would go to him and say, we need money for Sounds of Summer, our summer music program, or whatever you ask him, he always went above and beyond and always said, that can be anonymous. I don't really even need any credit for it. He gave money and in his time and service extremely to our club, and I really appreciate that about him, and we'll miss him because of that.